where things get very problematic is when you have such market concentration in two firms that are not American. I'll read from the executive order itself, which I think rightly points out the issue. It says two foreign-owned proxy advisors, Institutional Shareholder Services and Glass Lewis, dominate more than 90% of the proxy advisor market and routinely recommend votes for racial equity audits, aggressive GHG emission cuts, and other actions that are similarly designed to advance politically motivated agendas. This has been the whole nature of this fight in Texas, is to say a private company can choose if they want to engage on an issue, if they have an opinion on greenhouse gas emissions or social justice. You're a private company, you want to publish that as part of your investment thesis. Okay, it's a free country in that regard.
Absolutely.
But where things get very problematic is when you have such market concentration in two firms that are not American, that a lot of passive investors that don't vote their shares at these shareholder meetings kind of farm that out to these proxy advisors who come back and say, well, you should vote yes here, you should vote no there. And in any logical world, those proxy advisors would do kind of the bare minimum to just protect your financial interests in a company. They wouldn't be overtly lobbying for, frankly, some kind of political angle. I think was very poorly done on both of their parts, and really just it was a mask-off moment. That the force behind these proxy advisors is not to protect the fiduciary interests of the investors. It was specifically mentioned as part of that, and it points out as well that this is damaging to the broader American investing kind of class, the retirement investing people that often have no idea. I can ask 10 people, do you know what Glass Lewis is? You're going to get 10 blank stares. And then you say, well, do you have a 401k or an IRA or any mutual fund you own? Yeah, I do. Well, then Glass Lewis is voting on your behalf.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's the amazing thing that's going on here.